All right, man. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, man. Back for another episode.
Back for another. We missed last week.
We did, but that wasn't through any fault
Yeah.
of my own.
No, it was my fault.
You were doing headstands on concrete and
Yeah.
enjoying yourself.
Enjoying myself.
Some nice frivolities.
For the first time in a long time,
Well deserved.
I had gotten drunk the way I haven't gotten drunk in a long time. I
Like a
still remember all of
16-year-old
it.
young man
Like
in an
a-
alleyway.
Luckily, no crack was exchanged
Yeah.
at the end of the night.
Lucky you didn't have access to matches or fire. Well, you did have tiki torches, though, right?
We did smoke cigars.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
I was like, I got Cubans in the house. I'll be right back.
yeah.
Because it's my neighbor, right?
you were like you were like the hero at that
I
point.
was like, I brought whiskey. I brought cigars. I smoked the cigar. I drank all the whiskey that I brought for my neighbor.
Wow. Yeah, that's how you know, like, you showed up for a party and had the best time out of everyone.
Oh my God.
You drank and smoked everything that you bought.
So I told my brother, I was like, hey, I brought whiskey for my neighbor, and all that. And I got him like a really nice bottle. And then like one thing led to another. And all of a sudden I'm like halfway through the bottle by myself. And he's like, so you brought a bottle of whiskey for yourself? That's what you're saying, right? I was like, yeah, that was it. Like I didn't mean to, but $75 worth of rye just down the hatch.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
know, put it to good use.
Oh Jesus! It was nuts, man. But yeah, like really nice people. My neighbor just built her a pool. They bought like a tiki bar and all handmade. I mean, the guy's really proud and should be. Really
That's
beautiful setup he has going there. And so he had like a live band going. Like
That's awesome,
one
man.
kind of. Just singing along with and everything. Really cool people, really cool friends he has. One of them, I told him he needs to come to the podcast.
Yeah.
Guy's funny as fuck. Like,
Yeah?
he's so we were talking about the whole welcome,
Oh, man.
right?
Still can't go to the beach.
and how when I told my wife about it, and she's like, "I hope that wasn't on the podcast." I was like, "Yeah, it was. Of course
actually
it was.
in detail.
That's how it started." And he's like, "There's people at your job that listen to the podcast."
Yeah, but they expect it.
And the guy goes, "Well, you got to separate welcome from income."
That's quick and clever.
Yeah, really clever, really funny guy. But yeah, just had a good time. But
That's a good point,
Never
though, like,
again. Never again.
Other people will listen to this that may not find our
Our humor has humor.
well, just like how, like, if they listen to it, did we just ruin the beach for them? Like,
I don't think it's like that. I think it's very, polar kind of thing. Like it's like, hey, you either like it or you don't, kind of thing.
Every time
and
you
if you
see
didn't
foam
like
on the
it,
water.
you have one more ammunition on why not to like it.
in my mind, it's associated with foam on the water. I will run screaming like a little girl. If I see him, like, get it off, get it off.
Run, scream like a little girl towards it. Or
No.
against
Away from me. Yeah, see, that's the brand of humor that we don't want our colleagues at work to hear about.
it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was a good time, but had to skip that day. I was like, I'm not working out. I'm not eating anything. I'm like, I'm done for the day. Just had to like rest and get my body recharged.
That's what you do, man. You
Yeah.
rest and recharge.
Yeah, but back at it
Yeah,
again.
man.
Another week, good workout.
A great workout.
Burn out the chest and arms.
That was my second chest day this
Nice.
week. I try and
Me
do
too.
a double of one muscle group per week.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Like we were talking about, man. Your first year of working out is
Yeah.
when you're gonna get the most gains.
Yep.
So, get to it. Go at it.
Yeah, we have to be in like Fabio shape by December.
Yeah, I had long hair in high school. It doesn't look.
Well, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I won't go to-
I see everything. This is something that I think that is a very white privilege thing, and I use
Long
that
hair?
word anything, right? Like anything that is like when you see Brad Pitt going into the desert with the little, like red and white kind of head bandana that they use, like the Arabs use and all that stuff. and he's like on top of a camel, and it just looks freaking majestic, right? Like it looks like, oh my
He's
God,
not
this
thirsty.
is great, right?
Yeah.
I go to the desert, I put on one of those, I go on top of a camel, and they're like, Merhaba, hala, they just think I'm one of them. I'm like, Jesus, man, that doesn't work out for me. Like, I don't get that same kind of majestic look. I just get like, yeah, you're another countryman.
So
Same thing with the Fabio
yeah.
hair, right? Like, I grew my hair long, and because in high school I saw some people, I was like, man, that looks so good. I just looked like a Native American guy that came out of it. Like, ah, man, it doesn't give me the same looks.
So my hair is super straight. So long hair on me just enables me to look either like a lazy Dracula that just woke up, that looked like his hair got in a fight with his pillow, or it just doesn't gel well. Like it's just flat and lays to the side. And now that I'm, like I can't grow my hair that long anymore, it just looks sad. So that's why I have the faux hawk now. And I always keep a beard because the beard apparently
Beard,
never goes away.
Yeah, no, that's good. When's the last time you shaved your beard?
The last time I lost a bet with our friend Piero, which was right prior to quarantine when we sat upstairs.
Okay.
I lost a bet after he wouldn't give me my keyboard or mouse back, and he replaced it with one that was stained with food, and I lost the bet, so he's like, you have to shave lamb chops in your beard. So I had to wear the lamb chops. And then I was like, all week I was feeling like, man, like he really got me. But then someone else came in on purpose with lamb chops. And I was like, it's cool now. I'm a trendsetter.
I used to shave it before like going. I had a joke. I mean, just because I don't want to shave like on vacation. So, and if it starts getting like too much, like I'll just take it all the way down and go on vacation. And I used to make a joke is just so TSA doesn't profile me.
Don't worry about that. Sucks you have to worry about that, man.
No, but like in general, it's just so I don't have to shave during vacation and then come back with the same stubble kind of thing look that I usually do. But every time I shave, I'm just like, oh my God, why did I do this? Like it's just one, my face is not that nicely shaped, so it's just like you look like a baby, like a fat baby. And it's just like, oh God, never again.
No, my head's big as it is, so
Yeah.
even with the beard, it's even bigger. So like sometimes I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, is my neck strong enough to like for today to hold my head up? Like, I question that sometimes.
No, but you take care of your beard. You're like,
Well,
like
yeah.
you shape it, you like get it all nice, and all this stuff. And I just grow it out. It just looks like, like
Well, you gotta get
I
the
forgot,
brush.
My brother one time said like how long have you been out of prison? I mean, it's just like, nah, I'm not that meticulous with like now it's just like, shave around here, back here, it's like it's quick. It's done.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while I'll take it down to a 3 or something like that. But
It's like a big decision for me to cut my beard. So like I get it evened out when I go to the barber every 2 or 3 weeks, but I don't like. I'm not like in the like. It's easy for me to maintain, so I don't grow a bunch of like facial hair. Now it's more like of a, I don't know, kind of like an extended chin strap, I guess if you will. It's like a big chin strap now, but it used to be insane. I mean, I don't know if you've seen. I shared my quarantine pictures. My beard was like down to my chest easily. Like I would wake up, like it would get stuck on things, like in drawers and stuff. I'd be like bend over looking in a drawer in the kitchen. I would slam the drawer on my beard. It was like ridiculous. So this has to stop.
yeah, man. I don't know. Facial hair is, I just use it enough to, cover the lines of my non-shaped head.
It's supposed to earn you more respect by default.
Yeah.
That's what I read.
But I am using something that I am seeing differences now. It's like this jaw sizer thing, and it's an
you showed me,
exercise
yeah.
for your jaw. You take this rubber thing that fits into your teeth, and you just you just bite and it exercises jaw. And I took a picture before I started and now, and I'm definitely seeing some definition in the jaw now. And it's not just for looks, like it's supposed to like also give you the muscles to breathe better and everything. So
You work
looks
out
like
like every muscle except your ear. Do you work your ears out too?
dude, I got this one.
You got an ear workout.
But I did just buy a 3 or 6 month supply or something of mouth tape. Have you heard about this?
No, what's mouth tape?
Oh, it's literally mouth tape. You tape your mouth shut
Yeah.
for sleeping so you can breathe through your nose throughout the night. And it's supposed to give you a better sleep.
Really?
That's what they say. Let's see.
Do you think that if I suggested my wife use it, that she would get mad at me?
I I did throw that out to my wife. Like I was like, I bought it for my
try this
sleep,
during
but I
the
bought
day.
it for you for different purposes, and I left it open ended like that.
Try this for the afternoon and tell me how it
Yeah.
works.
I swear it's for your breathing.
I swear it's for your health. Just
Yeah,
put this
it's
tape
for your
over your mouth.
But yeah, like I'm excited to try that out. It's coming soon, and
I saw one guy on the YouTube channel was like, I tape my mouth shut.
yeah,
Like he does it all the time.
Yeah.
He says that helps.
Huberman is like the big guy who's spreading this stuff, like cold plunges and mouth tape and all that, right?
Yup.
And of course, Rogan, right, has him on, and he.
I
does
do his
it
morning
too.
routine. Dude, your morning routine is great. Like I don't do the whole thing. It's 90 minutes no coffee. I get about 30 minutes no coffee.
Okay.
But I go right outside first thing. 10 minutes. I just let light hit my eyes. Then I come in and get my day started.
Nice.
Light breakfast, big lunch, small dinner.
Nice.
Count calories, and that's how I go.
I'm trying not to eat after like 5, 6.
That's only my rule, right? Then one number. I have real simple rules for eating. If it's dark out, I don't eat, and if it is dark, that's only water.
Yeah.
Simple. That's first rule of thumb. To remove
So
snacking.
I've gotten really bad these last couple of months, and I guess my rock bottom would have been last week when I was drinking, right?
rock
and
bottom.
I mean, like I woke up, I got on the scale, and I was like, oh no, I haven't been this fat since like.
It's only bad if you like go back to your neighbor's house after you hit the scale, get the bottle of whiskey, then come up with your scale and a slice of pizza and cry next to
Yeah.
the scale and drink your whiskey.
No, but I really I was like, I need to get my shit together, and I just got.
It's hard,
got at
man.
it.
It's
No,
hard.
I mean, like,
Small
it's-
wins, man.
It's hard, but at the same time, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. I'm a man. I can fucking do it, right? So I just went at it and lost 8 pounds.
Did
And
you look
this
great?
week.
I noticed today. As soon as I walked in, I could tell.
It's just
And you
like-
know where you lost it to? You got your shoulders are more defined too. Like you could tell you lost weight.
Yeah, thanks, but yeah, I still
Keep it up,
There's
man.
a big, there's still a big, another 20 pounds, and I'll be happy.
That's what I want to do. And I told myself, so I try and maintain something that won't make me give up later. Right. So initially, like for the first 2 months, I would always build a cheat day in until the cheat day got on my nerves because I would gain like a pound or two back in like a week. And then I thought about all the hard work the week before and I was like, you know what? I'm removing cheat day. And then because cheat day for me was like like 6 slices of pizza or something, which is absurd. So
That is absurd.
yeah, so now like cheat days more it's like sushi, right? Like more reasonable, right?
Okay.
So like now like I have protein shakes mixed in the morning. I do a mix of egg whites and regular eggs for breakfast. I do high protein, low carbs, medium fats. Fats usually come from avocados. I get those.
Yeah.
But I do that 2,000 calories a day. But I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
239, 240. So that's right where my sweet spot where I want to be. And I can maintain it.
I'm 5'5" at 204 right now.
So you're getting there though. But you know what? Like, where
Like,
do you want to be?
People don't think 180. I'm very comfortable, very very comfortable.
You're not
with
that far
180.
away. You're
I'm
like
not.
6 months away from it. Not even.
I'm not, and I know
Christmas time, dude.
I've done it before. Like I said, it's not that hard. Like it's like all those people. It's hard. Yeah. It's not gonna come overnight, but
No,
it's
it's
not
slow,
that hard
yeah.
to really just like buckle down. And be like, you can do it. you know.
Yeah.
And I've done it many times, and I just, I just fall back into a kind of lazy state where, I let food dictate what I look like. And, because it's like, oh, I'm just going to eat because this is here, because it was there. And it's
Prepare your
so
meals.
stupid. It's so stupid. No, but like now it's like, okay, like this week, and usually when I'm on a good track and all the stuff, once I get past week 1, week 2 of really being, not strict, but really being, open about what I want to achieve, it comes easier to just say
does.
no to stuff.
Yeah,
And
it does.
Yeah.
One trick I use too is I make the healthy things very easy to eat if I'm hungry. Like, because we work from home, when I walk into the kitchen, the first thing that's accessible is fruit. And I can't go wrong eating fruit.
Yeah.
Right. So and that's like a snack, and I'll have that instead of anything else. So I make it easy to have a healthy snack if I need it. I make it very hard to have like a cheesesteak, right? A cheesesteak is a much bigger decision.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like walking downstairs to go get a fruit is way harder than going on my phone and saying, I want a cheesesteak delivered.
You just still walk downstairs for the cheesesteak. You just
No,
have to,
my wife can just bring it up.
oh,
No, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
yeah. You're not
See,
gonna.
less work.
Well, see, that's the thing. I had that was.
Kidding. I don't do that.
I've done that before, but DoorDash was like one of the things I had I had like a 2-step plan to get off DoorDash. At first, it was
Two-step plan.
yeah. First, it was like only. It was so
Apologize to all my door dashers. Like that's step 1. It's like the 12-step program. You gotta apologize.
Well, I'm sorry for abusing you
I'm
with custom
sorry
instructions.
for abusing. Please bring extra pickles every time I order.
I just had the phone number like one guy. I'd be like, "Yo, buddy, when you get there, make sure they put this in the bag." And he would go and do it, and I would give him a good tip and all, but like it was too much. Like when I looked at like my budget, I was like, "Ooh, it's not good."
Yeah, eating
But first,
out,
I started using the pickup option, so I had to go get it. So then when I would be like, man, I don't feel like driving over there to go get it, and I would just say, what do I have in the house? And then I started eating at home more, and then is when I started, all right, let me start being more reasonable with what I eat. Then when I started counting calories, after I talked to you a month ago, that's when I started seeing a lot of results.
Yeah.
So it's like it's slow. It's like a build up. Because if I start out hardcore, I give up. I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to do this.
So I get $15 put into my Uber Eats account every month from my credit card. Mm-hmm. Like they just give me $15. Well, it's part of the thing, but anyway. So once a month, I'll order Uber Eats. Mm-hmm. And I found this one place. It was like a Mexican restaurant. And I was like, oh, let me get a burrito from here or whatever, right? And used to get it delivered. This time I was like, oh, let me go pick it up, right? So I go pick it up. Place doesn't exist. The name of the place is nowhere outside. And I'm looking, the address is right. There's like no north, east, west kind of thing, like that I could get confused. I'm like, where the hell is this? I go to maps, it's like, no, it tells me it's right here. It's not. It's a mall strip, like kind of thing, right? A shopping strip, but there's no freaking Mexican restaurants here. I go in the back. There's no Mexican restaurant in the back. Like, I'm like, what the hell? So then I go into the app and I start reading, trying to get a hold, like, where is this place? And there's a little note that says, inside ice cream shop.
That's awesome.
So it's just an ice cream. It's not like ice cream shop in Mexican. No, it's just like ice cream shop. And by the way, on Uber Eats, we sell Mexican food too, right? Like so they
Who's ever gonna find that?
they're renting out the kitchen, I'm guessing, and running a whole business out of there without a front.
Wow.
So I go to the ice cream shop and I'm like, do you have my burrito in there? like it was so weird. And they're like, oh yeah, we do. Like teenage white girl is just giving me my burritos. I'm like, oh, okay. Right then. I was so dying because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe They're running a Mexican restaurant out of an ice cream shop.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea though if you're like a business owner. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh, we don't get a lot of walk-in traffic, so let's rent half of the kitchen out.
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
it is great.
It's just ominous. You're like, it looks like it's all ice cream.
Yeah.
But apparently they have fantastic Mexican food in there somewhere.
They do. They really do. I gotta show you this place now.
Right, yeah, now I'm curious.
Get your next cheat meal from there.
I will, because there's a few things I will do cheat meals with. Mexican's one of them because it's high in protein
Yeah.
and it's a little bit of bread. It's not a lot of carbs either.
Apparently, the chicken bite, or what is it? The Costco chicken bite or whatever chicken bread thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like that Costco like food stand that's in the store is like a freak of nature with how good their food is. It's ridiculous.
But apparently, that one contains like 26 grams of protein or something like that.
You gotta be
like
healthy,
like every bodybuilder that I follow on Instagram is just like posting about like, oh, the Costco chicken, it is so good, blah blah. But yeah, here we go. Let me see if I can find it.
I hope one day that I am in a position where eating in a surplus is an option.
Yeah, here we go. Chicken bake.
Chicken bake. I've heard of chicken bake.
So chicken bake is apparently the the go-to thing now for powerlifters because it's like ridiculously amount of protein and then really good for you for if you're a bodybuilder.
Is chicken bake just chicken and potatoes?
I don't know what the hell.
I think it might be because that equals a ton of carbs and protein, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but apparently it was just one of those things that I'm like, interesting. Anytime I go to Costco now, I was never big on the hot dog and soda, although
That was like their initial claim to
right?
fame.
$169 or whatever, $150
We're gonna make a pizza and a hot dog really, really good.
Yeah,
And that's what they do.
yeah, like $10 box of pizza. I know we get it for the kids for when there's like activities and stuff like that. It's really good, but not my go-to pizza place.
No, I have my favorite pizza is from a lot of places around here is Marco's Grandma Pizza. It's
Marco's.
Sicilian. It's so very good. It's the best pizza I ever had in my life.
Where is it?
It's in Newtown.
Okay.
It's in the shopping center where Wendy's is in Newtown.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Right off of Sycamore Street
Yeah.
there. It's right there. It's right next to it, and they make the Grandma Pizza. It's so good.
I gotta try that.
Even coming up in Philly, like it's a Sicilian, but it's done really well.
Yeah.
But it's like even after I've had every slice of pizza imaginable from every place in Philly, this is the best pizza I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a you get down on it, something on it, man.
What about
It's good, really
tomato pie?
Yeah. Well, Tony's is around us. Kind of,
Yeah.
I order from there sometimes.
Yeah.
I love Tony's.
Tony's is the best.
This week with Tony's, like that's a whole like everyone's like you got two pizzas, like one for me and one for everybody else because I can eat a whole Tony's pie, no problem.
Yeah, we go there a lot. Not so much for the pizza, but just
They got everything is
Eat
good there, yeah.
outdoor.
Yeah,
They have everything. Elk burger.
they do. Yeah, they do. And I noticed that they really have everything there, man.
They have everything there. It's really good.
Yeah, it's an awesome spot, man.
Every time we go, we're like, it's like we feel like we're on vacation and they're in the outdoor. And
You kind of do because it's kind of like tucked away, and they have like
the
the
little
lights
fire
outside.
pit.
Yeah, it's really nice out there.
really nice
Yeah.
place.
It's packed on the weekends.
It is. But we're there a lot.
I grew up about 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from the original Tony's in Northeast Philly.
Oh, I didn't know there was one.
There's an original one on the corner it's behind the Robbins Diner on Tarsdale Avenue in Northeast Philadelphia, which is about 5-10 minute drive from Bridge and Pratt. And it's on a corner. It's a bar. It started out as a bar and wood oven pizza.
Yeah.
It was there for my whole life. My dad used to take me there, so on Fridays we get a pizza.
We just started going to this place in Newtown. I forgot the name. Starts with an M. But yeah, they have like wood oven pizza. There.
Oh, I think I know where. Is that across the street from the car wash? There's two of them.
near the Brick, like around the corner from the Brick, if you know where that is.
I think so. There's two in Newtown. They're Brick Oven. They're good. Yeah.
Do you know the Brick, the steakhouse?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, around the corner from there.
Okay, I know where it is.
Yeah. It's really, really good. But yeah. No more pizza, man.
So that's the thing. Like we started out talking about how healthy
like
and
how
diet.
good
We're like,
we
yo,
are,
we're gonna
everything like that.
Order a whole
And then-
pizza.
We're
Here's a
getting
hack.
exposed because it's like here I've been so good. I've been eating veggies and this and that, and
Yeah.
it's like, what's your favorite pizza?
I know you also told me a hack of how to not even move and eat a whole cheesesteak from my desk at once. How to not even have to get out of the chair.
Dude, no, we're getting exposed here.
We are.
Yeah. No, trust me, we're not.
but
we're not the
yesterday-
people to listen to. On
Yeah,
stuff.
don't listen.
We're
They tell you how
we're
to be
trying
fat.
here.
This is a
I
try.
can tell you how to be the healthiest fatty around.
Yeah,
Because
true.
that's what I am. Like I feel like I have really good stamina. I have really good strength, but I'm fat. we're doing this guy. He's cool guy. I mean, but like he's just, I don't know, like a little out there at jiu-jitsu, and he went to practice some like judo throws. And
Do you get to do those a lot?
What?
A judo throw? Aren't they like kind of rare?
yeah, at our gym there's not a lot of stand-up game. So rarely do you get around people that want to engage in wrestling before going down to the mat and doing jiu-jitsu, right? So the guy, he's like, he's like, oh, want to practice, and he's tossing this other guy around. One, shouldn't be doing that. One, because the other guy probably doesn't really know how to fall properly, and there's a lot of liability that goes into that. Mm-hmm. But it's just not cool, man. Like, this is your training partner, right? Like, it's like
Go beat up on
like,
this guy real quick for a while.
But having said that, like, he's like, yeah, and I'm just looking at this and I'm trying to dissect it, and I'm like, well, that really won't work here because I could just do this, right? Like, I can block your hip and you can't throw me, and not only that, I have your back now. And then we just started like breaking down the moves and trying to then troubleshoot how we could do this throw better or whatever and all that stuff. And he goes, man, it's really hard to throw you. You're like so like lower on gravity and everything like that. I was like, oh, so you're calling me short? And yeah, but no, not just that. Like you really make yourself like heavy, to pick up. And I'm like, so you call me short and fat? Hey, we're just messing around. Yeah, but yeah,
That's what you do, right? That's
What?
like a life lesson right there.
What?
You make them feel bad about themselves.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you capitalize
100%.
and beat their ass.
100%. I love to do that. I love it.
Like, oh, I was only kidding. I'm sorry, I just threw you to the ground.
The guy got it right away, right? Like that I'm joking around. We're both laughing,
his head.
right? No, not at all, right? Like the guy gets it, right? Like he gets the humor. But I love doing it to people that don't get the humor and they really think that I'm offended. Like, I forgot. So we were at work one time. This was not in this job, maybe some other place. But somebody said, oh, we should go get Mexican for lunch or something. We were all planning to go out for lunch. We should go get Mexican. And he's just talking generally. And he glazes at me. And I go, why are you looking at me? Because I'm Hispanic, I'm supposed to know where the best Mexican spot is. And he's like, oh, no, that's not what I meant. And I was just like dying laughing because I'm like, That's not who I am at all. Like, you should know by now that first I'm gonna joke, and then and then I'm serious. Like,
Public shaming is the spice of life.
I love it. I love it. I use it to death because it's so hilarious to watch people just like die inside.
Yeah, see the light drain from their eyes and the I'm
Yeah.
sorry start to form on their lips.
Oh yeah, 100%. They start getting cold sweats and just be like, oh my god. Like my wife loves to do that too.
Really? My kids
yes.
aren't even affected by it anymore. I do it now. Like they're just like, whatever, dad, whatever. You could do it. I don't care. They do it to me all the time.
My wife was pregnant. Well, of course, right? Like twice. But I remember one occasion, she might have been like 6, 7 months. So it was already showing like really, it's like, okay, getting there. She might have even been like 8 months like pregnant, right? And one of her coworkers goes, like, congratulations. And she just looks at them with the death stare and says, what? And he's like, congratulations. And she just goes, I just ate a big lunch. How can you say that to me? And oh my God. The guy just like literally turned around and ran away. Like, and so she went back to the guy and was like, I'm kidding. Yes, I am pregnant. And he's like, how can you do this to me?
I love it.
He's like, this is the best part because I think he said something like, I've done that before where I made that mistake. And I've been looking at you for months and thinking I'm not going to do it again.
So in his mind, he's like, God, no, not again.
Not again. The not again is such a great thing. Not again. Oh Lord, that is hilarious. My wife will make those jokes that's like death stare. She won't even break character, and she'll keep going on with the joke. Another time when she was pregnant, we went to a party, and she goes up to the host and was like, "Got any vodka?" Like, she's 9 months pregnant. Like, got any vodka? And the guy goes, yeah, right here. And it's like, oh, don't worry. Like I'm like Russian. Like, basically, this is what we do. We get the kids started very early, no, and I'm just dying in the back. And the guy is like, sure. Like really, really uncomfortable, like, over the situation. I was like, oh my God, you can't keep doing that. Like, you're going to get it.
Oh, man. Like, that's the only 9 months you get to do those jokes, though. Like,
yeah.
I would, if it was,
I'm not even pregnant and I'm making those jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
just because of my belly.
Would you happen to have some hard liquor and some menthol cigarettes, please? My baby's hungry.
My baby. I'm drinking for 2.
Yeah. That's the catch line.
That's the catch.
What? I'm drinking for 2.
I'm drinking for 2.
Down the whole thing, I'm drinking for 2.
That's the best.
That's awful and awesome.
That is. All right, man. Let's wrap this up, man.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Barbecue to go to.
Awesome, man. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, see you next week.
See you next week, brother.
All right. Later.